The reason why I am choosing to not get the vaccine to fight COVID-19 and the Delta strain is because before COVID-19 became a mainstream national story in the United States in January of 2020, I got really, really, really sick. This was right after I left Amazon. My last day of Amazon was, I think it was January the 6th, or January 3rd, 2020, or January 6th, one of them days. But after I left Amazon, for about 2 weeks, I was sick, extremely ill. Now, I'm not someone who usually gets sick, and even when I do, it's typically just, you know how your allergies flare up, but I never just get sick to where nothing compared to how sick I was for those 2 weeks, man. I'm talking had a fever, didn't have an appetite, didn't really eat anything. Like I said, I didn't have an appetite, couldn't keep anything down. And I remember just feeling weak, exhausted, and it was just a terrible time, man. And ever since then, that was January 2020, ever since that day, ever since that time, I haven't been sick once. I haven't been sick one time. I haven't had any allergies. My sinuses haven't been bothering me. Nothing since that time. And I've been around people, and yet I haven't even felt that something was off with me. Now, I am not implying that I can't get sick. I'm not implying that I'm Superman and nothing's going to happen to me. I'm not implying that at all. But I'm personally choosing to not take the vaccine. Here's the thing. If you're someone who's taken the vaccine already, I'm not here to argue with you. I'm not going to fight with you, because the truth is I have family members and friends who have taken the vaccine. And I'm not going to argue with anyone about their choice, because the choice is yours. But what I have noticed is that there seems to be this divide where now the fight that we have is the vaccinated versus the unvaccinated. That's the new fight. 1 minute, we're fighting about politics. Left wing, right wing. Democrat, Republican. Blue state, red state. If we're not fighting about that, we're fighting about religion. Now we got to fight about religion. If we're not fighting about religion, where we have male versus females, that's a war happening right now. The men are fighting the women are fighting the men. If we're not fighting about that, we're fighting about who we think's the best basketball player. All I'm saying is that seems to always be something to fight about. And as I step back, and here's the other thing. Can't forget about this. If we ain't fighting about this, we're fighting about race. We're always fighting about something. Now, of course, human beings naturally are going to have disagreements. But I think it's very odd that the mainstream media has basically turned the unvaccinated into the villains and the vaccinated into the heroes. The good guys versus the bad guys. And we're falling for it, man. I see people having these arguments every day. Social media, on the news, in public, having these discussions. And the truth of the matter is, regardless of which side you're on, vaccinated or not, these people who control this entire world don't care about you, don't care about me, don't care about any of us. We are nothing more than liabilities. We are nothing more than servants to this country. That's it. They don't care about any of us. They don't care about you. They don't care about your politics. They don't care about any of that stuff. As long as you comply with their rules and regulations, that's all that matters. So the fact that we're still fighting about this just goes to show how easily distracted we are. And if we're not fighting about this, we're going to be fighting about something else. Because we have failed to realize that we are not each other's enemies, man. Yes, you have people in other groups who don't like people in this group. You have people of this race who don't like people of that race. You have people of this community don't like people of this community. It's life. This is the real world. You will have people. As long as human beings are on this planet, you will have people who don't like people for whatever reason. It's just life, okay? You can't get away from it. There's no such thing as equality in America. Because how can there be equality in a country that capitalizes off of division? How does that make sense? They capitalize off division, yet they want equality, or we want equality. It's not going to happen. The truth is, we're all equal under the Most High God. Because in the end, he's going to judge all of us. Rich, poor, black, white, Latin, Asian. Doesn't matter who you are, where you from. We're all going to be judged in the end. That's more important to me than someone's politics or someone's religion. Someone's background. And even if you choose to be someone who doesn't believe in God and all that, hey man, I'm not going to argue with you because I'm just done with the fighting and the arguing because it's a waste of time, bro. It's a complete waste of time. This is the new fight. Vaccinated versus unvaccinated. If we ain't fighting about that, it's politics. If we ain't fighting about that, it's religion. If we ain't fighting about that, it's race. If we ain't fighting about that, it's gender. If we ain't fighting about that, it's sexuality. We're always fighting. And guess who capitalizes off all this? The people you don't see. The people you don't see capitalize off the people you see every day. All the division, all the divide, all of the fighting. What do we get in the end for this, man? All I'm saying is, whether you're vaccinated or not, I'm not here to judge you. Because at the end of the day, everyone has a choice to make. And if you are vaccinated, all I would tell you is, if you are vaccinated, it's what's done is done, you can't change it. All I would say is, don't fall for the where you gotta feel like you're a hero to society because you're vaccinated, or you have to attack someone because they're not vaccinated. It's a waste of time. And even if you're not vaccinated, I don't see the point of going back and forth with people who are vaccinated. Like, what's the point? What are you getting out of that, man? You're not proving anything. I'm sorry. Because these people, the 1%, whatever you want to call them, the rich, the wealthy, whatever, they don't care about any of us, man. Seems to me they're trying to depopulate the earth. That's another conversation, though. That's all I'm saying, man. Much love to everyone out there. Turn off the TV. Matter of fact, I need to turn off the TV. Read a book. Do something. But please don't fall for this division game, man. Because you best believe in a few months, we're going to be fighting about something else. It just goes on and on and on, and it's never going to stop. Because that's the way the world is, man. Unfortunately. That being said, if you took anything from this video, go ahead and like the video. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Also, let me know if you want me to make more content like this. I usually don't make a lot of social commentary, at least for the YouTube channel. I do more of that on my Instagram, but if you want me to talk about specific things going on in the world, I'll do it. Let me know. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. If you do disagree, all I ask is that you keep it respectful. If you can't make your point without being, disrespectful, then I can't respect it. At least make it respectable. Like, all right, cool. We gonna disagree on things. It's life, but at least keep it respectful. That's all I ask. Even though I know some of you won't. But with that being said, man, I appreciate everyone who watched this video. Much love to all of you. Stay safe, regardless if you're vaccinated or not. Stay safe. All praise to the Most High. Drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you haven't. It's greatly appreciated. Kendall.